and diving down with the beautiful sunset and everything. Also, just realized there's those little bits of sky islands that we could go to as well. But anyways, we're just gonna dive down this way because, well, I see a few shrines, more depths that we could go into, as well as a stable. Now entering Building with Logs, Tajika's Shrine, or whatever it's called. And we are also right outside of the stable. This looks like it might be a raft area. I'm going to assume that we want to build ourselves a bridge and 2 logs. We just barely made it up there, and oh, we do see some water. And the question is, do we want to connect it in a way to make it sort of like a raft, or do we want to connect them to make an even bigger stick? Now, the question is, if we drop this, will it just fall off the ledge? It probably will. Yep, it sure did. So try it this way, which it'll probably also still drop off, but it did not. I love it. I love how it's just so simple, and you could also make really stupid bridges off of them. So let's see. Now we need to make a long bridge. Oh, I love using the altar hand and just fusing things together just to make contraptions. It's like, I wonder if you could merge chests with anything. I don't think so. I know you can't like, fuse weapons with chests and stuff like that, but it doesn't mean you can't merge it with anything. Now to place this beautiful mess over here, we could have made it look pretty, but you know what? It's fine. I just decided to make it really messy and safely Link didn't just jump off. And now I'm guessing there might be a chest up there. Probably not, because you don't really see anything. But we do see a giant pile of logs, which means we're going to make ourselves a raft. Now let's see if this will work. So now sometimes I could just tilt to the side, but it does. But also there's a chest over yonder, which I'm going to assume we could probably get it from the other side. And the chest will give us a spiky shield worth 2. That's adorable. And boom, baby, another shrine out of the way. Also find it interesting how the batteries for the Zonai mechanics, or devices rather, not mechanics, don't go down inside shrines, but they do in the overworld. There's doggos still in this game, and it makes me so happy. And oh, we made it to Riverside. Hello, Beetle, what do you got for us? I like how he has so many like, electrical, I guess, resistance. And now that we sold out everything that Beetle has, I find it interesting how he sounds kind of sad that we did. But we're gonna find some NPCs here, because I remember one character at the beginning of the game was like, maybe you should go here. We see a dragon in the background over there. I don't know if that's the dragon we saw at the very beginning of the game, but it looks beautiful. But also now it's time to do some cooking. More specifically for gloom resistance, because I really want to go back down to the depths. But I also really like how Link actually hums some music from other games. Like a little Easter eggs that I really like. And I wonder, just also could it be more of the like I always said shrines, the Poe merchant stuff. And landing a crit, baby. I love it so much. I think for now, that's all we're really going to do, because I don't want to get too sidetracked from going over to the shrines. Unless there's things like koroks, and obviously we're probably going to head into the depths. What is over there? Obviously there's a camp, but I saw that platform. I wonder if that's going to be another Talos. Probably not. It looks like a little bit too big to be on. Hi Korok, where's your friend? Way towards the dragon, which means we are going to unlock this shrine so we can fast-port to it. So I'm going to enter the cave that's going to be nearby because, well, we see the armor unlock thingy there. Now attaching a rocket and now this Korok. I don't know if this is going to allow us to go over to the Korok quicker or not, but we're surely to find out. I'm so sorry, little Korok. Didn't mean to do that. But we got the Koroks together once again. You go, little dude. He's your little friend. Unless this is another Korok. Yo, you're here. There's my friend. They're so cute. I love them so much. I also love how they say goodbye so happily. now to see if this one will bring us to anything. Probably not, but maybe, because we see that there is some things up there. Sadly it didn't, but that's okay because, well, we got a shrine there, but we also got the depths. But I really want to get these shrines first, or at least this shrine before we go into the depths. Oh, this shrine in prison purifies the ancient evils. So I'm guessing this is going to be a combat. No, proving grounds. Okay, interesting. So I guess it sort of is. I wonder if we throw a barrel, it does do some damage. We could also drop rocks on top of them. I don't think this is the best way to get rid of them, but it does the job. Now to fuse a boulder. You just gotta get your shield out of the way here, buddy. It's making things more annoying. Ow! Rude. Nice try, buddy. You like just about hit us, but we could hit you first. And thank you for your thick stick as well. That dude gets out of the way. So I like the music that's in the shrine. Just like the music that's in these combat shrines and stuff like that. There we go. Easy piece of lemon squeezy. We could have also just used that block. Your equipment will be returned to you. We got ourselves a spring shield from that. Not that we can really pick it up. It's too bad we can't just remove the materials without breaking them. Otherwise we could have just gotten a spring from that. Oh, I love how this bomb flowers in here. Besides bomb shoes. I wonder if those would also be it here. Ah, sweet, we can get even more. There seems to be a lot of keys in this one, which I absolutely love keys, honestly. They're so cute. It's too bad we have to defeat them. Whoa, we can do more kaboom boom. I love kaboom booming. Oh, I was gonna say, are those also keys? Those are electrical keys. Please stay away from me, buddies. I don't want to get hit by you. Oh, wow, rude. It's like, drop the bow, little dude. You can also hear the frog somewhere. There it is. I was wondering where it was going to be, as I just missed.
A few inches later.
It took me about 4 times, but at least we got that. I still wonder if you can just hit those little dudes. Now I'm wondering where we'll get the armor for this area. Let's try not to hit those bomb flowers, otherwise, whoa, that would have been game over. Ooh, we got some rupees and stuff from here though. I don't know how I didn't just notice these vines over here. I was just going to exit to see if we can maybe extend somewhere. Oh, hello, Stalfoses. Didn't expect you to be down here. Although you're not really Stalfos, you're just Stalblins? Stalblins? I don't remember what they're called. We also now have 24 bomb flowers, which I know we're just gonna get more. Okay, yes, you do your thing, dude. I'm actually just going to do this and make sure you get hit by your old weapon. You jerk. Like, take that. Now you show your eye, you little jerk. I don't know why this wasn't showing it before, but hey, that's okay. I wonder if we're gonna get an opal from it, or are we gonna get something else? The rock salt thought it could get away. That also means it was probably gnawing on rocks, like a Goron would do. Whoa! I didn't realize I was just going to set these poor things on fire, but also let this— whoa! You are a new kind of chew. I don't really trust you. I knew you were just going to shoot electricity at me. But dang, this thing looks really cool though. And done like dinner. Now I was wondering if there was going to be other kinds of likes and stuff like that. Ooh, I like how there's even more stuff. Like we got shock fruit, which I'm guessing is going to give shock resistance. And I give a shoulders a soldier's bow to us. Now is this going to lead us over to the armor? It does. Awesome. Oh, the rubber armor.
Nice.
Yeah. What are you? Okay, I was wondering what you were trying to throw at us. Are you just going to hit the roof again, or are you actually going to hit us? You actually hit us. I saw that one coming. It just about hit its own friend. That's one thing I love about this game, how sometimes the enemies are just big dum-dums and just decide to like aggro each other and manage to hit each other. You know, I was hoping I was going to get some shots like that. Awesome. Now we got these guys are just going to shoot from the far, but we could also just blow them up. Just love doing that. And there was none that survived, unfortunately from them, but good for us because we just picked up a whole bunch of things. Even a Boko thing, which I don't even know how that was up here. But I was looking for this chest, and apparently our first blood moon is actually going to happen. And here's the blood moon, which I gotta say, I love how it just makes it seem so much more epic in this game with like, the music in the background. But also the way that Zelda sounds. Hey, they're the big Boko boss, which means we can get more of those, which is also terrifying because that means those hands are gonna be back down in the depths to come out and attack us. We are going to be going down there soon. And I was gonna say, we're going to be able to ascend up here. Yo, we got ourselves another Korok. I love it so much. Oops, I just had to move the controller and make things look a lot more awkward. By look, I mean move more awkward. I'm glad there's only 3 of those. And yeah, haha, you found me. Have this little seed over here. I love you, Korok. I love how those guys are back in this game. Oh, we got ourselves some moblins and stuff like that, too. We're just going to shoot through from up here, because I don't feel like going all the way down. Yes, come on. Try to come after me. I want to try to flurry rush. At least one of you is going to try. One of you is probably also going to be able to hit me. And it's you! But that's no threat. Because I love how the moblin literally just like chucked the Bokoblin at it. Just like the poor thing. It's like, didn't really deserve that. But it is what it is. I also really have to wonder if the Boko bosses would also try to fling the little Bokoblins. And then there was one which wasn't even looking at us. Hello, tree. How are you doing? I know we can defeat you and knock you down, but I don't want to because I love you too much. And now to jump back down. The Forest of Time Chasm. I love it, and I knew that was going to happen. And that's why you make sure to actually glide down. I also like how it's actually next to a camp. I'm also glad that we landed right next to a tree root. I have no idea exactly which way we're going to go. But I also want to go back to... well, it's all lit up. It is. Oh, the heroic link, sworn by enemy Yiga-clan, tricked to simple disguise. I was like... I had a suspicious feeling, but I also didn't really expect it to be a Yiga. I'm glad these guys are back, though. I freaking love Yigas. Oh, I was hoping that we could, like, one-shot the dude. Hello, are you going to try to come after me, or are you just going to try to sneak away? I guess neither one. Now there's a Boko camp at what looks like could be, like, a deserted or sunken ship, which I think is just a tree. But there's also 2 roots down here. I'm also just gonna stick with this weapon because it does give us some light. Though it's better to just like actually use something that has a bit more light or just use the light roots. But hey, that's okay. So I love how this thing looks all misty and stuff like that. I'm guessing we're now just going over a pool of gloom. And another light root unlocked. I'm surprised we got through that one fairly easy. Like, I expected there to be a few enemies around, but no. We were lucky. Oh, that one really lit up the place, considering it connected to other ones down here too. Now we're just gonna run right across to the other one. I'm thinking after this, we're gonna actually go back to the Korok Forest depth, I believe is what it's called. It said something about Korok Forest, I just don't know exactly what. Let's see what else, because I saw the shrine-like structure, but I don't think we actually got to that last episode. That route unfortunately is filled with gloom. Kind of expected that. Yes, hello Lizalfos, how are you doing? And Bokoblin. Also, here's advice if you're looking for bomb flowers. One thing how I collected them, because we had about 50 or so last episode, and we only went through like maybe 20 of them. But look for grass or root areas. That's where I actually found the most of them, but they could also grow in gloom. So if you have gloom resistance, you could also just simply run through like a giant sea of gloom, and you'll probably also find a lot in there. Now we made it to this one over here, which I'm wondering how far this one will go. I also love how just from getting these, it unlocks so much of the depths. Oh, and we see a little structure over to the side over here, which I'm wondering if it's going to give us more like fans and stuff like that. I think this might have been the one that we already saw last episode. I'm not sure. Either way, we're back to Eknupup. Because, looking in the map, there's a Korok Grove right there, which I want to explore. Because we see that structure over there, so I'm actually going to mark that. So we know which way we want to go. But I see this little house all up here. And a couple of them down here. I'm also glad that our roots actually stayed down here. Hello, Hands. How are you doing? I expected you to be back down here, but I didn't expect you to come down here so fast. And we're actually going to get to high ground and hope that they can't climb up. You guys are so terrifying, but so cool at the same time. Now let's see if we get hit like that, which I also expected. I think it's really interesting, but also seriously terrifying how you can actually see the Gloom Hands, or I guess see what they're going to be before they even like enter. Just because, well, the game itself is like, yo, look over here. Cool, but now I'm also terrified to actually beat or fight Phantom Ganon, because we don't know if we're actually going to be able to defeat him as easy as last time. But we are about to find out. I also love how terrifying the music is as well. I forgot we just had like a bomb flower on there. Hi, big boy, how you do? Oh, that actually stops him from going forward, which I guess makes sense because, well, the game's like, yo, look here.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, ow, I saw that coming. Okay, big boy, I think we'll leave you alone for now, because you're terrifying, and we also don't have a lot of gloom stuff. And here we are. We also have lots of post cells. So one thing that I did try off camera is actually go up from the Coliseum, so we can extend, or ascend, not extend. We can ascend from platforms down here. Recona Shrine, I have no idea what that is, but that's okay. We somehow missed the shrine between getting the other roots before even getting the other ones. And we can ascend up this beautiful architect. I had no idea what it is actually used for, but I'm curious to know what's going to be at top. It goes a long way. And it brings us into the Korok Forest. Okay. I don't know how I didn't expect that, considering it's literally called the Korok thing. Somebody's talking to us. Is that the Great Deku Tree? Oh no. You look corrupted. It is. The Great Spirit of Korok Forest. Oh. Hi, dude. Oh. They look so sad. We also have a shrine here, which I'm going to unlock. There is also a lot of gloom down here. Like, no wonder. They're probably sick. We could also go to the under as well. Or the depths, rather, not the under. Ooh, can we even talk to the Deku Tree? Probably not, considering everybody's super silent. But we are going to go under in the next episode. It's going up here, doesn't look like we can do anything. And I'm guessing it got corrupted probably because the Master Sword wasn't here. It's also probably because Link wasn't here to protect them either, which is also very, very sad. Just trying to find the middle part. I wonder if we could interact with here. We can't. So sad. But yeah, I think in the next episode, we're going to go down in the depths and see what's down below, and to see if that's what's going to maybe help them. Because we know that the roots cleanse the areas down below, but who knows here? Either way, we find out next episode. So cool being here. And yeah, if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Tap the subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I will see you in the next video. I love how the music's just like sad Korok Forest music. It makes me really want to save them. Hope there is a way to save them. Is there connection trees still alive? There probably is. But anyways, until then, peace. Also, one more note just before we go into the, actual... Oh yeah, and one more PS note. The one shrine that was that we skipped because we saw the Korok was actually a combat shrine. I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing here, but I want to go in before we go to this one. But yes, otherwise, that'll be next episode. Peace.